As I meet parents and grandparents during this local election campaign, I have heard how worried they are that Britain is becoming a country in which children and grandchildren are finding it harder to get on. Whether it's a good school, a decent job, a place at university, or buying their first home, there is a deep and growing sense of anxiety. At every stage, the government appears to be kicking away the ladders from our young people. The whole country knows that David Cameron and Nick Clegg have betrayed a generation of young people aspiring to go to university. After this press conference, I will be visiting Leicester, where almost exactly a year ago, Nick Clegg went and made a solemn promise at De Montfort University about tuition fees. Labour has consistently argued that the government's 80% cut to the teaching budget and trebling of fees is unfair. On the day when universities have to submit the fees they intend to levy, we are learning of a second betrayal of young people. In December last year, desperate to get his legislation of Commons, David Cameron £9,000 fees would only be charged, and I quote, in exceptional circumstances. Today we know £9,000 is not going to be the exception. Only over 70% of the universities that have publicly declared their fees have said they will charge £9,000. If fees come in at the average we are currently seeing, the cost of loans could be up to £500 million more annually. This would reduce the savings to well under £1 billion. And some experts suggest the system could cost more, not less, in the long run, because they fear many of the loans will never be paid back. This unfair and shambolic tuition fee policy is now unravelling. It will cost taxpayers more, it will cost students more, and it may cost thousands of young people their university places. Nick Clegg must admit that the pain being inflicted by his broken promises cannot be justified by any supposed gains. It is Labour's duty to stand up for the young people who have been betrayed by this government, and we are determined to do so.